Man, this is some good tea. Hey guys, Coach Nolan. How's everyone doing today? Hope you guys are doing awesome. I'm doing well. Thank you guys for asking. Now, before we go any further, I have to remind myself too. Please, guys, hit like and subscribe because I'm doing this from the heart. And I want to help you guys achieve and accomplish your fitness goals. All right, guys, today's question is this. When should I switch up my workouts? In other words, how often? Now, before I go any further, I'm primarily speaking to people who are intermediate and advanced. Beginners, not so much, but I want you to hear the message because this will apply to you one day, right? Because we all have to go to different stages to get to where we want to be, right? Fitness-wise, that is. Okay, now, before I go any further, now that I've clarified that, again, this is for more intermediate and advanced. Let me ask you guys a few questions. When it comes to your workouts, do you find that they feel less challenging? Do you do the exact same workouts on the same days? And have you been doing the same routine for a while? And also, too, this is very important for advanced people. Do you find the same weights that you're lifting are starting to feel lighter? Well, if you answered yes to any of those questions or all of them, well, guess what? Maybe it's time for a change. The body, after a while, gets used to certain things. So let me give you an example. Excuse me, guys. Give you an example. Let's look at food, right? Say you like pizza, right? The reason why I use pizza is because everybody knows what pizza is. Say you love pizza, and every single day you ate pizza. You ate pizza in the morning, at lunch, and at nighttime. I'm pretty sure after a while you probably want something different. Your body would crave something different. So it's the same with exercising. Now that's the other question is, how do I know when to change? Your body will tell you. And again, when it doesn't feel challenging, when the weights feel lighter, the routine gets the same, you don't feel any different, switch it up. The reason why it's good to change every so often, not too often, because if you change too often, that's too much muscle confusion. A little bit is okay, but too much, because if you change too often, you don't get to gauge your workouts at long term, especially if you're a beginner. Okay? So, again, this is for people who have been training for a while. The reason why it's good to switch it up every now and then is because the body needs to be challenged different, right? So, for example, if you always run, try swimming. If you always do push-ups, maybe sometimes do chest press. You can work the same muscles in different ways, and you'll get a different result. Because when you do the same thing all the time, it's just like I said, it's like eating pizza. The body gets used to it, and it says, you know what? I don't see any changes here. So, switch your workouts up. Maybe 1 week if you're lifting weights, you're lifting heavy weights. Maybe one day or 1 week you try resistance training with bands. Try cables, TRX. Again, if you do cardio, if you always run, maybe bike ride one day and go swimming and vice versa. It's different cardio. I mean, it's cardio, but it changes the system up. It makes your body work in a different way. So again, a good example again is if you do push-ups every day and then one day you do chest press, you're going to notice the body feels sore. And that's the other thing too, why I say if you notice you don't feel as sore, this is why it's good to switch it up. And here's something else that people forget. And I do this for myself as well too, because I'm not going to give you advice if I don't take it. Sometimes reset the body by not training at all. I mean, nothing. The last time I did that, I took 4 days off, okay? I did nothing. Excluding stretching, I always stretch. But even then, I was stretching passively. Then I worked out. You know what I noticed when I do that? I was sore for almost 4 days. I was sore for 3 days straight. So the basic point I'm making is switch things up, guys. Okay? Exercising is like food, a different variety. Switch it up. See what happens. All right, guys? Remember, this is very important. Give yourself credit because you're trying. No matter what stage you are, you're trying. So give yourself a pat on the back. And guys, remember, in fitness, it's what? It's not how many times we get knocked down. It's how many times we get up. Guys, Coach Nolan. And remember, please hit like and subscribe. Thank you guys so much. And remember, just keep doing what you're doing. As long as you're doing something, it's better than nothing. Okay, guys, thank you so much. Have a great day.